Welcome to USA 1 cent value today. We are about to uncover the story behind a coin that has been in the pockets of millions, but now is turning heads in the collector's market. This is not just any ordinary piece of metal. This is a United States 1 cent coin from the year 1941. And what might have once seemed like a common penny is now being sought after by collectors willing to pay thousands, even up to $5,600 for the right piece. Yes, you heard that right. One little copper coin from 1941 that might be sitting in an old jar, forgotten in a drawer, or tucked away in your grandfather's collection, could be worth more than $5,000 today. So buckle up as we take a journey through time, digging through history, numismatic secrets, wartime mystery, and the booming value of the legendary 1941 penny. Segment 1. The year 1941 America on The brink. Let's start by setting the stage. The year is 1941. The United States is teetering on the edge of entering World War II. Tensions are high, the economy is rebounding from the Great Depression, and everything from automobiles to postage stamps to coins is reflecting the industrial and cultural changes of the time. In this pivotal year, the United States Mint struck a large number of 1 cent coins. Over 887 million pennies were produced across 3 major minting locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. At a glance, they might look the same: a coppery glint, the iconic bust of President Abraham Lincoln on the front, and the bold 1 cent wheat reverse on the back. But make no mistake, not all 1941 pennies are created equal. And that's where the story gets interesting. Segment 2. The design and composition. Copper that speaks. History. The 1941 penny features the classic wheat ears reverse design, 2 stalks of wheat flanking the bold denomination, symbolizing prosperity and growth. On the obverse side, we have a dignified profile of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, whose initials can often be seen just under Lincoln's shoulder. The coin is made primarily of 95% copper, with the remaining 5% a mix of tin and zinc. This was before the wartime switched to steel cents in 1943. In 1941, copper was still king in the minting world, but with America inching toward the war effort, even small things like the composition of a penny would soon change forever. That's what makes the 1941 coin even more special. It's one of the last copper pennies produced before massive wartime changes began reshaping the U.S. economy and everything in it. Segment 3. Mint marks. Small letters, big difference. Now here's where the value game really kicks into high gear. Depending on where the 1941 penny was minted, it could carry a mint mark beneath the date. No mint mark means it was minted in Philadelphia, which made over 684 million of them. A small d means it was minted in Denver, with about 128 million produced. A small s stands for San Francisco, which struck around 92 million. Though these numbers might sound big, rarity isn't always about total mintage. It's about survival, condition, errors, variants. And that's where collectors begin to open their wallets. Segment 4. Error coins. The golden nuggets. Numismaticsuv. Heard the phrase, to err is human. But in the world of coin collecting, errors are valuable. Some 1941 pennies were struck with die cracks, double dies, off-center strikes, clipped planches, or repunched mint marks. These are not flaws, they are collector gold. For example, a 1941 double die obverse, where Lincoln's features and the letters appear slightly doubled, can bring in thousands at auction. Some error coins, especially those in pristine condition, have sold for $3,000 to $5,600, depending on rarity and grade. In fact, a near-perfect MS. 67 red 1941 penny with strong luster and 0 wear has fetched over $5,600 in major numismatic auctions. Imagine that a penny that could buy you a small candy in the 1940s is now worth more than a high-end smartphone or a luxury vacation today. Segment 5. Condition is king. The grading GAME value doesn't just depend on the year or the mint mark. The condition or grade of your penny makes all the difference. Coins are graded from poor, P1, to mint state, MS70. The higher the grade, the higher the value. A common 1941 penny in average circulated condition might be worth just a few cents to a couple of dollars. But a 1941 penny in uncirculated red condition, untouched by human hands for decades, with no scratches or oxidation, that's where the real treasure lies. Collectors and investors are willing to pay thousands for MS66 or MS67 red specimens. So, if you've inherited an old coin collection, it's time to pull out your magnifying glass and look closely. That old 1941 penny could be a hidden gem worth over $5,600. Segment 6. Circulation and modern market value. Let's talk numbers. While millions of 1941 pennies were made, most have been lost, damaged, melted down, or degraded. In high-grade conditions, only a few thousand remain, making them highly sought after. Today, a typical circulated 1941 penny with no mint mark is worth between 15 cents to $1.50. A Denver or San Francisco mint coin in decent shape could fetch up to $2 to $4. But when the condition crosses into high mint state territory, things change fast. Here are some real market examples. In 1941's penny graded MS66 red recently sold for $4.80. 1941 D penny graded MS67 red hit an auction price of $5.40, and the highest graded no mint 1941 penny in MS67 plus red has been sold for over $5.600. The market is booming. As more people enter the world of collectibles and alternative investing, coins like the 1941 penny are skyrocketing in demand. So yes, a simple Lincoln wheat cent can indeed be a multi-thousand-dollar collectible. Segment 7. WHY people are paying millions for coins. It might sound crazy to pay thousands, even millions, for small pieces of copper and nickel. But the truth is, coins like these represent more than money. They are time machines, pieces of history frozen in metal. The 1941 penny is a symbol of a world about to change, a nation preparing for global war, and the enduring legacy of Abraham Lincoln. To collectors, investors, and historians, it's more than a coin, it's a story, and when rarity meets nostalgia and condition meets history, you get value. Real value. Emotional and financial. So what should you do if you stumble across a 1941 penny? First, don't clean it ever. Cleaning a coin can destroy its value. Instead, get it professionally graded by a trusted service like PCGS or NGC. They can authenticate and grade your coin accurately, opening the door to top-tier collectors. Second, research. Compare it to other known examples online. Look for double dies, repunched mint marks, or strange errors, and finally consider yourself lucky. Because owning a valuable piece of American history, like the 1941 Lincoln Wheat Penny, is not just a collector's dream, it's a powerful, profitable, and patriotic possession. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the bell icon for more incredible deep dives into the world of rare coins and collectibles. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare penny in your change, or if you're lucky enough to have a 1941 treasure sitting at home. Who knows, your next coin might be worth more than gold. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy hunting.